Sometimes, when someone replies late on purpose, it's not really about being busy. It's about control. It's about trying to shift the balance of power in communication, to make you wait, to make you wonder, to make you chase. Human behavior has a strange way of turning simple actions, like a text message, into deep psychological games. When someone delays their reply intentionally, they're often testing how much you care. They want to see your patience, your reaction, your level of emotional investment. It's a quiet way of saying, let's see if you'll still be there when I finally decide to respond. It's subtle manipulation disguised as nonchalance. Some people do this to feel desired, to feed their ego. They believe that by making you wait, they become more valuable, more mysterious, more wanted. They think silence creates attraction, when in reality, it often reveals insecurity. Because people who are truly confident don't play games with communication. They don't measure attention like currency. There are also those who reply late because they don't want to appear too eager. They fear being seen as vulnerable, as if quick replies expose their emotions. So they build this emotional wall, pretending they're busy or uninterested, when deep down, they might care more than they want to admit. But here's the truth. Consistency speaks louder than timing. Someone who values you doesn't let hours or days go by without a word. They don't make you guess where you stand. They communicate, not to impress, but to connect. A person who genuinely likes you will never make you wait just to prove a point. Now, sometimes late replies aren't about mind games at all. They can be about distance, stress, or distraction. Life gets busy. People get overwhelmed. But you can always feel the difference between late because of life and late because of intention. One feels human, the other feels cold. One comes with explanation and warmth, the other with silence and control. Psychologically, delayed replies can trigger a cycle of overthinking. You start analyzing every word you sent, wondering if you said something wrong, if they're losing interest, or if you mean less than before. This uncertainty is emotionally exhausting, and that's exactly why some people use it. It gives them power while leaving you in confusion. If you find yourself constantly waiting for replies, it's time to ask why you're tolerating inconsistency. Real connections don't rely on timing games. They rely on honesty. If someone truly wants to talk to you, they will. No one is too busy to reply. It's just a matter of priority. Remember this. Effort is never silent. When someone values you, you'll feel it. When they care, you'll know. When they're unsure, you'll sense it too. You don't need to chase clarity from someone who communicates through mixed signals. Psychologically, people who reply late on purpose may be seeking reassurance without having to ask for it. They want you to double text, to show concern, to prove your attachment. It's an unconscious need for validation, the kind that comes from knowing someone is waiting. But the irony is that this behavior often pushes away the very people who care the most. If someone constantly makes you feel like you're asking for too much simply because you expect a timely reply, that's not your fault. It's emotional imbalance disguised as independence. Healthy people communicate. They don't confuse distance with depth. And here's something powerful. When you stop reacting to late replies, you reclaim your peace. You stop feeding the game. You show that your worth isn't defined by someone's response time. You become the calm in the silence they created. In relationships, romantic or otherwise, communication is energy. The way someone replies, the way they engage, reflects how they feel about you. When that energy fades, it's not about the message. It's about the meaning behind it. A person who truly values your presence won't let their pride or ego interfere with something as simple as a reply. Sometimes, the silence after your message speaks volumes. It tells you who's prioritizing you and who's pretending to. It shows you who's emotionally mature and who's still stuck in games. You don't need to chase after explanations from people who intentionally create confusion. The right people don't make you wait for love, for attention, or for a simple text back. They understand that communication is connection, and connection deserves respect. So the next time someone takes forever to reply without reason, don't take it personally. See it for what it is, a reflection of their maturity, not your worth. Let silence expose intentions. Let their absence speak. Because people who truly care will always find a way to reach you. They won't leave you guessing. They won't need reminders. They'll reply, not out of obligation, but out of genuine care. And when they do, you'll feel it, not in words, but in consistency.